Now let's move on to the ripple effect of this conflict. When the war pushed up the cost of jet fuel, 4 of the 6 largest U.S. airlines raised their prices for checking bags. Now, this is something that we often think about when we travel, especially coming up this summer. Kris Van Cleave is at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Kris, good morning. So how much more are these fees going to cost us?
Well, good morning. It's going to cost you at least $10 a bag now that Delta and Southwest have matched United in raising these fares. So that's at least $45 for the first bag, $55 for the second bag. But if you're checking a third bag on United or Delta, this is where they really hit you. That's going to be $200, up $50. Now, this latest round of fee increases started with JetBlue raising fees by $4 to $9 last month. United followed suit last week. Frequent flyers and credit card holders will continue to get the same exemptions they've had previously. So why is this happening now? The price of jet fuel has roughly doubled due to the war in the Middle East. That's already prompted flight cuts and pushed up airfares. Here's United CEO Scott Kirby just last month.
Airfares are up probably 15 to 20%. In the last month. Oil price doesn't fully cover the price of oil.
Airlines say the bag fee hikes will help offset the fuel costs. For United and Delta, it's the first time in 2 years they've raised those fees. At Southwest, remember, checked bags were free a year ago at this time. So far, American and Alaska have not raised bag fees, but that may well change. And while airfares may tick down when fuel prices do, don't expect the bag fees to drop. Airlines made more than $7 billion on bag fees typically in a year, Nate.
Whoa, that's a ton of money. Hey, Kris, are airlines worried about potential shortages of jet fuel?
Airlines are watching this very closely, particularly in Asia and Europe. The hope is that if the strait reopens, that some of the jet fuel that's already been waiting to leave the Middle East can get going. But yes, it is a concern. It is part of why jet fuel prices are climbing. We've already seen airlines and countries in Europe and Asia start to put some restrictions on jet fuel. It's something they're watching very closely for the summer. No impact here in the U.S. yet on supply other than the surge in prices. But it could take weeks to months before this supply has evened out as the supply chain resumes, and that assumes the ceasefire holds.
All right, so my takeaway from earlier, pack right and pack light. Kris, thank you.